Bienvenido familia. This is WVSLOM, Salsa Lover Lounge. Our location, we're here at Hostos Community College. These gentlemen here are guests and performers for tonight's salute to the great Richie Bonilla. So, as I could say, it's an honor and a pleasure to be among both of you.
Thank you.
Alex,
Thank you.
Alex, introduce your creation.
Well, the Bronx Creations, I got one of the other gentlemen right there sitting there, Mr. Ray Order.
Hi, Ray.
Okay, but what I really want to introduce is when I used to run dances, promote gigs over there in the International, Club Cubano, Embassy Ballroom, Colgate Gardens. Here's the man.
Orlando
The great
Marín.
Orlando Marín.
Yeah.
Mambo King.
Mambo King. I gotta say one thing which I try to remind him. Once he was playing in the Nash, the Tropicana, the International, he was playing and some, I don't know, nitwits turned around and started a fire downstairs when he was playing Se Quemó la Casa.
And it actually se quemó.
Well, no, there was a lot of smoke, but he was playing. He was cooking.
I was paying attention to the music because I'm the band leader and I have to focus. I have to tell them when to play the trumpets, when the piano solo, when the vocals and the coro. It's a very big job, plus I gotta pay them at the end.
But we have to pay him at the end. You know, he's also a skateboard champion, Hall of Fame
Skateboard champion.
Wow. Yeah, this man, Banana Kelly,
Played all over
Dawson,
the Bronx
the
for money.
Yeah, everything was money.
Yeah.
played
And
for money.
I played
The
handball.
hustle, that's when it started.
I also played handball, and I played handball to last year. I can't play now because I have some problems, but I play for money handball in every borough, and I make money from the kids. Yeah, man, hustle.
It's a hustle. You're right.
But it's a great thing because I make friends with thousands of young people. I teach them how to play and have fun in a very friendly way. More importantly, I get to advertise my music, the music from the best borough in the United States, the Bronx.
That's right.
El barrio de la salsa.
Brooklyn.
El barrio de la salsa. O sea,
No, that's okay. It's absolutely the truth. You know, the Bronx was hot. In the 60s, we were burning, man.
Yeah.
I started in 1951.
Check that out.
Because when I was a young child, God blessed me and gave me skills in music, singing and dancing. At the age of 7, I was tap dancing downtown in big studios, learning and singing Frank Sinatra songs. My mother passed away when I was 10, and I stopped because she's the one that tried to bring my talent out. And the mambo hit New York from Cuba in 1950, and I went dancing all around the Bronx and in Manhattan también. And all the women wanted to dance with me because I was good, okay? So that was nice. But it was so good that I wanted to play the music. And I asked a musician, what is that high sound that excites me? He says, that's a cowbell. Oh man! I went and bought a cowbell in the Bronx, and then I bought timbales, and I said, wow, I don't know how to play, so I'm gonna get young guys like me, and we learn together how to play. And I had a young kid of 14 years old, Eddie Palmieri. He played with 2 fingers. I used him. Chiqui Perez, Luis Goicoechea, Larry Acevedo, all these young guys and trumpet players, and the band hit it strong. And I went to PS 52
So did
school, and they made me play every Friday. It was great because it was a rehearsal. So God was taking care of me in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. So I was finally sent to the army in 1948. and I had the hottest band in New York. I played in every borough, every Italian club in Brooklyn, all over New York. And when I went to the army, my heart was broken. But what happened is that I got into a music contest, and I was one of the winners. The contest was between 2.5 million American soldiers from all around the world, and 151, and I was one of them. El nene lindo de los timbales. The girls used to call me that in the Palladium. I said, don't call me nene, soy macho. Yeah, I used to like to play opposite Tito Puente and have battles.
But you did a lot of tritons too.
And you what?
The tritons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the tritons.
They were all my friends because we all played. I played stickball with all of them, and I got them to come to all the dances.
Yeah.
So I really had a great career, and I'm still doing it. I'm here tonight to honor Bonilla.
Yeah.
His name is Cookie. All his friends called him Cookie originally. But you know his real name. And Richie. And he actually played with me in the 1950s because his brother was my conga player. Benny Bonilla was my conga player. He couldn't come and play one night, and he sent Richie to play. And Richie wanted to quit after 2 songs. He said, my hands hurt. I told him, you better play because your brother's going to knock you out. You're covering for your brother. So he finished the night. He's one of the nicest people in the music business. Very, very nice heart and a great family.
That's how you first met Richie?
No, I met Richie through Benny.
Through Benny.
His brother.
Benny used to be my conga player in the 1950s.
How did you meet Richie?
Richie, he was promoting dances. You know, he was also as an agent.
Right.
So I used to hire the bands through Richie. Sometimes I knew the bands itself. But, all in truth, well, anyway, Mr. Marin, it's a pleasure, and I'm glad to see you.
The pleasure is mine because I was the first mambo band from the Bronx, and I made everybody get up and dance the mambo. Cobre Marcela, se te quema la casa. Ay, bendito.
You know something? It was people like him that made Richie Bonilla a promoter, an agent, because he couldn't play that well. Okay, so he became an agent.
Richie became famous.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, thank you very much.
Orlando, gracias.
My pleasure.
God bless you, man.
Muchas gracias. Que Dios bendiga a todos boricuas. Que viva Puerto Rico.
¡Que viva!
Thank God I'm Italian. Thank you.
Familia, welcome back to part 2 or 3 or 4 of the Richie Bonilla tribute at the Salsa Lover Lounge here. We have Joe Conzo, Tito Puente's main man. We have Joe Batan, the king of Latin soul. We're here celebrating Richie Bonilla, guys.
Yep.
And
We go back, like Joe says, we go back with a lot. See, people sleep on people, and that's the biggest problem we have today. People don't do research. They don't teach their kids to do research. They read things, and they say, well, so-and-so said, no, do the research. They call it salsa today. I still call it Latin music. Think if everybody speaks English here, and I teach here on Saturdays, except today because they didn't want to celebrate Columbus. Yeah. But think about it. Willie, let's go salsa mambo. Willie, let's go salsa cha-cha-cha. Is that proper English?
Proper to me.
Yeah, to you because you love salsa. No, but the point I'm saying, know it. A lot of you take some of these kids, they go outside and they see that thing that whole collage of Tito Puente. They just put the name there. They didn't know who that old man was. And it's a sad. Who's my Tito? Who's
Tito Rodriguez.
I mean, who's Benny Moré? This is the music.
But this is what we do here.
And-
We educate
and
the
you talk about
salseros.
Joe Bataan, and Joe Bataan, you know, Joe was out of sight at one time, and so was I. And everybody was. Remember, we would talk about it, and look at us today. You know, but you gotta continue this thing. We're all historians. People don't realize that. And Joe could tell you stories and forget
Joe had his own music genre. They just called it boogaloo. But whenever Joe opens his mouth, as you'll see later on, when this man performs, he puts on a show. And it's from the heart.
Wow, you put me on the spot, man.
I don't want to reach in. But like I tell you, this guy I know because I used to throw dances in the Hunts Point Palace, Terrace Gardens, Colgate Gardens. I hired him for his first show of it in the Colgate Gardens. And Richie Bonilla, I know 57 years.
Right next to Luigi's.
Yeah. I tell you, those were days.
Alex, show your face here. Say hello.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hi.
Alex is still there. And he's still performing. And the thing is, that kind of music is what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Doo-wop, harmony, but Boogaloo came in and I said, whoa, this guy's smoking. Then my father said, yeah, but check out this guy. Tito Puentes, he put on a 78. Those were records. And
You believe
Forget
vinyls
it.
are coming back now?
Oh, it's been back. You behind. No, I'm serious.
No, I know it's been
I had
back.
to go to Europe to find out what's happening. You
Oh,
see?
yeah, Joe.
Because all they do in my interviews, how was it back in the 60s, Joe? They are hungry for this music. That's why I work so much.
Good.
I don't work every day in New York. I'm in
No,
England,
you
I'm
started
in
in
France, I'm California.
weren't you in Poland recently?
I was just in Spain.
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 But what it is, the internet opened up the world to Latin music. People didn't know. We got more fans overseas than we have here. And it's just like Jesus, right? In his own town, he was disliked. He couldn't get no word.
Well, if he comes on WVSLOM, Salsa Radio, he gonna get some
There
word.
you go. No, he's gonna get some word tonight.
Big
because
time.
I'm gonna sing the prayer for everybody.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but no, that's my secret. You know, so people ask me, Joe, what did you do? I found out I wasn't working like Joe. Nobody called me. They couldn't care less what happened to me. I mean, that's how the business is, you know?
Especially
and so
this
I had to
business.
reinvent myself. That comedian, that white lady, I saw when she died, she said, when I worry is when my book is empty. He said,
Joan Rivers.
Yes. She said, I have to reinvent myself. And then I thought, gee, she's right. What am I sitting here crying because you ain't working? Do something about it. So I learned the internet. I found out that my records were in Australia. I called the guy, hey, is he interviewing me like you're doing now? I said, yeah, you should take me over there. He said, okay, get on a plane. And that's how it started. I haven't
Hello.
stopped. But you see, God.
I
wanted
told
me
you,
to go.
stick with us.
Yeah.
We'll make you famous. You
Yeah,
too.
but it's
you
true.
too, Alex.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, he's right. Joey, my son, who
Yep.
just beat cancer, he was part of 9/11. His photography, he wrote a
Yes.
book on hip hop. Joey is traveling all over the world like this guy. I mean, I got F cancer from Germany, because they all love him like they love him. And he just came back, from Spain, and Joey just came back from Holland.
And I have to tell you guys, this has been a privilege and an honor. This is salsa music. This is the history. You guys did it, you're doing it, and we're gonna continue that tradition.
One note, we are people person. There's no bodyguards. We're from the streets. And that's what made the big three. They walk down the streets, Puente, all of them. All these people with bodyguards. Right now, J-Lo could walk in here. I said, she looks like J-Lo. But she walks in here with 20 gorillas. That's J-Lo. Or she could be by herself.
Well, that's la primera salsera, as well, Santiago Viera, Alex, Joe Bataan, Joe Canzo. I love you guys. I love you guys. And thank you, familia.
Thank you.
Part 3 or 4 or 5.
Whatever.
It's coming. Stay tuned. Hasta pronto, familia. Ciao.